Yeah, so I've told my boss I need to move here. He was like, "You moving here?" I said, "Yeah, it's because I have some issues where I live with my friends. It's not with him. He shares a house with other because we all the same categories. They coming from Libya, they want to improve. Some from Tunisia, some forever. So, but the guys in Tunisia, there is one Tunisian guy and a few Maltese or whatever. I mean, when I come back from the gym, I come to the room and I see this strange thing. Lying, it's like somebody's dead. And I said to my friend, "What's this?" You see, I've never seen it in my life. I don't know what it is. He said, "Yeah, they take drugs." I said, "What drugs?" And they, I don't know, they injecting stuff. And I said, "Oh man, what's that?" He said, "No, don't worry. They will be okay after like half an hour, they will be normal." I said, hey, I didn't came to see this, and I don't want to be mixed with this. I came to do bodybuilding, and I want to be something. I don't want to mix with these people. But where do I need to go? I've got nowhere to go. He said, but to be honest, this guy, he's a Tunisian guy, and there's others, he's got such a lovely heart. He's always, "Kamal, I know you've seen us, we're doing this. Do not even think." And then sometimes he buys like tuna cans for me, and he buys me rice. He said, "Whatever what you do, keep doing. We're doing wrong." To be honest, he's always looked after me. But I said, "Why are you doing it?" He said, "We're addicted to it." And he's a very good skills. He's a plaster, and he gets a lot of money. When you are like a plaster in Malta, he's a good, and he's got people working for him. But at night, they do these kind of things. I said, "No, I'm gonna move from here." So that's when I spoke to my boss. I said, "Listen," I said, "Do you wanna?" I said, "Yeah, because you don't know what I'm actually at home." He said, "Okay." So I had a few bricks. I had like plywood, and then he put me a mattress and mattress and cushion and blanket. And I stayed there about 6 months. In the summer, so it is not cold. I was using like a normal tap, washing whatever after work, washing my hands. I remember one day I've got a friend of mine in Libya. His brother, he travels around and he buys clothing from Turkey, and he's got a shop in Libya. So my friend, he called me. He said, "Kamal, I've got my brother, he's a transit in Malta for some 7-8 hours. Will you come pick him up from what they call it, from the port? No, the port, because there is no airports from the port." I said, "Okay." So I got a taxi. I went, picked him up. At least he spends these hours, and then he will go to the airport from there, and he will go to Turkey. I think that time he's going to Turkey. So I went to taxi, went with him, picked him up, driving back home, my home, which is that hotel. This guy is my neighbor. He's our neighbor in Libya. So he came, when he saw the place, it's like all like furnished, refurbished and dusty. I said, "Kamal, where are you taking me?" He's a bit scared. Maybe he knows he's got money, he's traveling. I said, "This is where I live." "What?" He said, "Yeah, this is where I live." So I opened the door, went in, stayed in my lovely bed, with the bricks and all that. And he said to me, "You, Elgargni," because our dad family back home, well known. I think we have a success. My dad's factory is the best in Libya. We actually manufacture for the biggest, highest people and whatever. He said, "You, Elgargni's son, Abdussalam," which is my dad, with Abdussalam Elgargni, like this?" I said, "Listen, this is not wrong what I'm doing. I'm working, and I'm doing it myself. I don't want my dad's money. If I wanted my dad's money, I would stay in Libya." And I said, "I'm doing it my own. I will never, ever ask my dad for 1 penny unless I'm going to get one-way ticket back to Libya. That's when I'm asking. That's it. If there's nothing, this is the only way." And he's looked at me. He said, "Yeah, but you didn't have to do that." I said, "No. There's something on me I want to do. I'm going to do it. And I think I will do it." You see, this guy, he is actually one of the highest barrister in Libya. He's like he was like a judge, and he studies a law, and he's one of the really high barrister in Libya. When he sees me when I go back home, he said, Kamal, you remember that day? Anytime I meet people, I use you as an example. And I'll talk, Kamal is this, Kamal is that, and he's like this. And he's really appreciate what I've did and the way I've done it. So I never gave up. So it is like I had a really hard time. But look at me today, I'm so proud.
Right. You can't regret anything. Going back to something you said and talking about Jay Cutler, the story you were mentioning about when all your friends were out playing. I was listening to, preparing for this interview, I was watching a Jay Cutler interview. Same thing, his parents had a construction company, his dad had a construction company. So every weekend, he couldn't compete in sports. He was a big guy, the football team wanted him. He couldn't practice after work because he went to
work. Yes,
he went to work.
Yeah.
Couldn't practice after school because
on
the weekends, working. Every holiday that they would have a track meet or some kind of competition, he was working. He didn't start working out until 18 years old, but everything before that is what taught him the discipline.
Yes.
Especially. Without that, if he was out playing with his friends, if you were out playing with your friends, I guarantee you would not be Mr. Olympia today.
Definitely.
What do you think about that?
Oh, yes, definitely. I mean, I had it the hard way, and it is, to be honest, I was always, even before, I was always telling my dad, because we're 6 brothers and 3 sisters. I was always telling my dad, why we didn't do some other things than our factory? He said, why? We are good. We're doing very well. Yes, we are doing very well. I said, what if something happened to our factory and then we stop? Let's do something else. We've got 6 brothers. You take 2, 3, other 3, we do something else. I've always pushed him. He doesn't want to listen to me. Why? You need anything? To be honest, Dad done everything for us. Not just for me, for all my brothers. Everybody's got like a house. He gave him a house, a car. We spent for their weddings. He's still till now. He does. Thank God we're okay. But I said, no, I'm going to do it myself. He said to me, don't say you, we. Always saying we. So, okay, so he doesn't like that. And now he tells me, I wish I've listened to you. Because now everybody of my brothers, they didn't stay with him with my dad. So my dad, he's got 1 brother with him, and the other brother is open himself, and then after when? So if we did that all before, like we could have been even bigger and bigger and bigger. But he's always saying, I wish I've listened to you. I said, well, I don't think you will listen to your kid then. But he's so proud of me, what I did, and I do really help them a lot as well when they need. And I know they need the help. They don't need the help, but I feel this is what I have to do for my family and everything. It is like it's a great feeling, and they support me 100% now, and they will.
I think, you know, since you do mention it, this being Mr. Olympia, champion of the world, this is something that Elgargni did on the side. You have a successful, but now you said, hey, I'm going to go do my own thing, and you did. I mean, bodybuilding, I think, has provided you with the world.
Oh, yeah. I mean, to be honest, bodybuilding has made me, even with the finance-wise. I mean, because I've struggled a lot, I know I never had money. My money didn't come easy. I had a chance to compete for Qatar, representing Qatar. I was getting really good money. I've always put my money in the right way. So now you're talking about, like, I have like 3 gyms, 2 back home. I've got one of my brother, my younger brother, he's with me now. So I put him with me, and he's taking care of the things in Libya. We've got like supplement nutrition. We do a lot of supplement brands. We do like our gyms is the biggest in Libya. There's no one can compete with us. No one. We've got like a big, massive warehouses, a hardcore with the latest equipment and everything. I've got my own gym in UK, which is really, the gym in UK is not big enough, which is about 7,000 square feet. But it's more like, for me, it's a public, it's a public gym. A lot of it's the best in the area, but it's more for me, like for my place to train. Exactly, yeah. But it's still making a bit of money and covers the self and everything. But to be honest, I have.
Speak a little bit more about the Elgargni nutrition.
Yes, Elgargni nutrition, yes, because we see even like before with BBI, I was working with BBI as a distributor before even I be like a sponsored athlete. So I love that brand. You know, with me, when I like the brand, I like to bring it, to share it with people, with our back home people, and I would like to, because there's so many fake and bad brands around. So that's why I've got the trust from people. So whatever I bring, people that trust me, and we're doing very well. I mean, at the moment, I'm the BBI sponsored athlete, and we're doing very well. We had a really good relationship, and I would love to keep going and working with them all the time, because I see like it's, we could do a lot better. We could do a lot better together. So we're hoping like after the Olympia this year will be my second title, and then you know, last year we haven't done much because of the pandemic. We could have been traveling around our distributor, BBI distributor, around the Arab countries.
Nobody really knows the full potential of what they could have done. It was big plans for 2020.
Yes, we had them.
For everybody, but you know, this is the way the world is, and you know, it really tests a company and the resolve of a business to thrive and to successfully navigate.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was like really great. But as we see my career, and then like with my family, with my kids, they're proud of me, my wife, my dad, my mom, my brothers. I mean, as friends, I had some really good friends, which is they support me and they help me. And I always believe when you have some good friends as a team, when you have a good team, you could lead the world. You could lead really the world. You'll be successful and you'll be doing very well.
Let's talk about that a little bit. Who are your friends in the specifically bodybuilding team? Let's say friends and teammates.
Yeah.
Who are the guys right now that are helping you with the 2020 Olympia specifically?
Well, to be honest, my first one, will be like as a help, not now. He's been my training partner for 20 years, which is Patrick Stafford. This guy, he's one of the few people around the world that you can find. I don't think there's many people like him anymore. He's always honest. He always loved me. You know, one day I remember he said to me, we've got another friend, Pete Wisby. He said, Kamal, when he said it, I was like, oh God, it's nearly in tears. He said to me, Kamal, now I don't want anything anymore. I said, why? He said, my best friend Pete, he got married, and you won the Olympia. If I die, I'm happy. I swear that's what he said. And to hear that from someone that means he loves you to bits, it's your friend to die. What else are you gonna give up your life? So because I know even my wife, she's telling me, it's unbelievable. This guy is such an helpful guy. When I was in Qatar as well, he was doing, if anything I wanted, he was doing it. He comes to me to Qatar, always invited him to come there, stay with me for a while. When I go to Libya, we go together, I bring him with me. So he's very, very close to me. And I've got like another guy, which is the manager of my gym. He's a relative, Faraj. And I've got like, he's looking after things when I have like travel. When I travel, just go. Don't worry about anything.
Take care of the home.
Exactly. Yeah, they take care of all my business, everything. I don't have to even think. I mean, with him, especially with like accounting and money and
those 50% of everything you need to think about.
100% to be honest. Really, 100. Whatever I come here, I don't have to think about nothing. Anything comes to me, I don't even read it to do with business or gym, whatever. I just forward the email to him. He has to take care of it. He just send me messages, all done, finished. Don't worry about anything. So this guy has really helped me a lot. And I've got my other Tunisian friend, Didi. I mean, I met him not long ago, it was about 7-8 years. But again, he will do anything for me. And I do the same. And I've been doing the same with these people. Like, I really help. I mean, I'm not selfish. So that's why, if I'm doing good things, I'd like to share it with my friends, to be all together, we're doing good. So him, and then, to be honest, I have a very good relationship with even my gym members, which is the old members. They always, You know, before I go anywhere, Kamal, they know I'm traveling for like long time, prepping or whatever. Kamal, give our number to your wife. Anything she needs, anything, whatever, anything. You want anything, just let us know. So thank God I've got really nice people.
Extended family.
Yeah, I've got a really nice, good friend around me. So it is like, I don't know, I've been blessed. The thing is, I do the same with people. I help, I do what I could do, but I blessed with the good people around me. So that's why it's made me success the way I am, I think.
Who is your biggest motivation? It's not even in the sport, but in everyday life. Is there somebody you look to that you're like, this person really drives me, this person I look to? Maybe when you were younger that you saw somebody in a magazine and you're like, this person really motivates me.
I mean, for bodybuilding, to be honest, the man that I like as bodybuilding, it's Flex Wheeler. I loved his physique, and I said, oh yeah, if I get like him, that physique, I've always loved his physique as a bodybuilding.
When did you first see Flex? Do you remember?
I didn't see him in person. I saw him in magazines. So I've always picked him. I like, you know, I like this kind of physique, the classy physiques and everything. Like, yeah, like Macawi, the way he posed, Labrada, you know, the old kind of 70s and 80s. You know, the classy physique. This is what I like. I don't like to be the size and huge, and you know, that's why I kept myself into that kind of shape. Bodybuilding to me is an art. You have to look pretty and round and symmetry, and this is what I like. We talking about as from the other side. I always looked into Arnold because he did very well from bodybuilding. He's become an actor. He's become a governor. He's become like. Yeah, he's one of my that I've been looking into, and like I want to be success, like at least as me, because I did everything. I left home to be a bodybuilder, so now look into this guy, whatever he done. I don't think there is anyone. Well, I don't think, but there is anyone that is done from bodybuilding what he did. I know he had a chance and everything, and look at him today. He's a legend. He is success. He's got really people love him, and it is. And at the moment, to be honest, which is I think somebody that I do really like a lot for our industry, Jay Cutler. He's such a nice guy. For our industrial, he's such a good ambassador. And this is what we like. So these two guys really like I look into now, and he's doing very well. Humble, spends time with people, talks to anyone. He helps me. He helped me as well.
I've never seen Jay Cutler say no to anybody asking for a picture, for an autograph. Never once has he said, no, I'm done. He will wait there. He has the longest lines at the Olympia, and he will wait there 4 hours to say hi to everybody.
Yeah, he's such a great guy. I remember once I've been invited in Pittsburgh as a guest post after winning the Arnold and come to the Olympia for guest post. So they invited me to the party. So when I came to the party, he's the only one stood up and he shook my hand from Jay Cutler. And I know all of them, but it's the respect that guy he's got for other people as well. And I even now with my hopefully paperwork, what I'm doing, hopefully moving to the US, when I asked him for like a letter, just like not a sponsor, but my solicitor has asked me if he can get. I said, yeah, I spoke to him within 1 day. He said, yeah, send me a draft, I'll sign it. And even my solicitor said, Jay Cutler, I think he loves you. Straight away he's done it. And of course, as in my class, which is Flex Lewis, as 7 times 212 champion, to be honest, he actually always pushes me, Kamal, you do this, you need to do that. He's giving me like some direction, some ways. And at the moment I'm training in his gym. As soon as I told him, like, he said, yeah, come straight away to my gym. So he helped me a lot. I know he's at the moment he's doing what he's doing with his pulling out from the Olympia with his injuries and whatever. But he's a good ambassador for our sport. And I would like to do at least the same or similar or near a number if I can. I know I'm a bit old, but probably he's one of the good ambassadors. He's going around the world, especially for 212, because people, they look at the open class, but he's doing very well for as a 212 competitors. He's done very well for the sport. He's done very well for the sport.
Now, these are the people you're naming. Three of these guys that you've named are, what makes them different, what makes you guys different is you're not a competitor, you guys are champions.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what it means, the difference between a competitor and what it takes to be, besides the trophies, besides the first place, what is the difference? Because it's a very clear difference between the guys you named and the 1,000 other ones that you did not name.
Yeah, that's the problem. There is some bodybuilders, competitors, they think bodybuilding just when you are on stage. Okay, that kind of, the time on stage, to be honest, competing is a very short time. What's after? What's after? So that's what people, they're gonna talk and they live with you for that time. So that's with me, that's what I always looked after. I wanna be, you could be such an arrogant or whatever in that time, and then people, they will hate you. You don't wanna be like that. So that's why these people, they're such a great ambassadors, because what they doing after, they doing even better after bodybuilding. Bodybuilding is like, you could be, yes, a champion or whatever for a time, and then you disappear, and then people, they forget about you. But if you had a great relationship with your fans, and you give them time, and you do what you're supposed to be as a champion, your name will be going and going and going. I don't think it will disappear. So this is me, this is my plan, this is what I'd like to do. Even when I finish, I'll be in that kind of industrial. I will give as much as I could back into this bodybuilding industrial, because I believe that bodybuilding has made me. So it's not, I love bodybuilding. So you see some competitors, they doing it because they want to be like, look at, I want to win shows, 2, 3, whatever. And then when they finish competing, they hate it. They don't, no. If you're going to take it that way, I don't think you're going to be success. I don't think you're going to make it. I don't think you're going to, if you don't love it 100% and then you believe in it after as well, I don't think you're going to make it. So this is the only way for me as well. Even when I was competing as an amateur, I was like spending some money, holding shows, like trying to make it better. It's not just for me, but make it even like for back home in Libya. I did a really good shows. We gave a really good prize money. So when you give something back, the organization or the federations, whatever, they will actually look at you as you are a good ambassador. So you will have the full support. They will actually push you. They will think of you more. I mean, not just some normal guy to come and compete and go, and then it's not. And then the relationship, yes, and then the relationship you make with this kind of sport, because we meet a lot of them, the connection as well. And if you use it right afterward, you will do well. Definitely, you will do well.
We could end with that, but let me ask you one last question. When is the Kamal Elgargni Classic coming? When are you aiming?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, hopefully, the plan is next year. We're going to start in Libya, but if I moved here, I will definitely do something here. I have a full support, and I want to do something. Yeah. I'm sure. I believe 100% I could do it, and I could do it good with the connection that I've got behind my back, the support, people that wants me to do it. But hopefully if Libya okay next year and the thing calms down, I mean, I could do it next year, no problem, but I want to do it big. I want to do it big. I want to invite like international athletes and everything, so when they come there, they feel safe. So hopefully things are well. Next year we're planning at June, July, so I need to arrange with the actually Pro League to see the right time, And this is the plan. Next year we start one in Libya, and I want to do one here in the US if I move to US.
All right, perfect. We probably won't. We'll use maybe. I don't know if you want to preemptively use it, but awesome stuff.
Yeah.